You know what I've seen more and more over the time of me being a content creator? That sometimes your fan base can really turn on you and kill your channel entirely. And I've seen this again and again and again, that there's like little to no loyalty when it comes to mainstream streamers like kaicenat or Penguin Zero or Speed. There's like little to no loyalty throughout the entire fan base sometimes. Like if I can describe anything right now, we're in the switch up era where people just switch up on content creators left and right and just randomly decide, yo, this guy's not cool anymore. Honestly, this can be an extension to the why do people hate fun stuff now video that I made a couple weeks ago. Like for example, kaicenat. The kaicenat switch up of 2025 is literally insane. Kai went from a content creator that everyone likes to a content creator everybody criticizes like overnight apparently. His first critique that I've ever really seen is him basically faking reactions, which isn't really him faking reactions, it's just him acting hyper and over exaggerated like almost every content creator does nowadays. Like I get it, okay, Kai can be really loud, very annoying sometimes, but that doesn't mean that he's a bad Twitch streamer or a bad content creator. That doesn't make him bad, it just means he's following the crowd like everyone else is nowadays. And then people just went on to straight up lie on Kai, like Kai's a bad person because he didn't build this house in fucking Africa in 2 minutes. Fuck this guy. Like I really don't get what people are trying to do with kaicenat. Kaicenat obviously isn't a bad person like everybody else is trying to paint him as, okay? He's a good guy. Again, I don't know what he's like behind cameras, but if we're judging him in front of the camera, he is genuinely a good guy, okay? We're talking about the same guy that made a streamer university to give up and coming streamers a platform and more content to record for like 3 days, right? And on the first day of Streamer University, he gave out $10,000 to a random streamer, or 2 random streamers if I'm not wrong. Even though the giveaway in Manhattan went totally wrong, I still see it as Kai trying to give back to New York. Kai trying to give back something to his hometown, my hometown. I mean, I can't really disrespect that in any way. Again, I don't condone what happened in Manhattan, but to say that it was completely malicious or him being an idiot or something, I don't know. I just really don't see that as the case. Again, we're talking about the same person who is literally out here on live giving out a whole bunch of money to small streamers. I have no hateful bone in my body for this guy, honestly. He seems like a really nice dude, and I hate that the switch up that people are trying to make here, that Kai is a bad person, yada yada, this and that and the fourth. And they show literally no evidence or any sort of malicious intent in his actions. And more recently, we have Moist Critical, or Charlie, or Penguin Zero, however you want to call him. Charlie's been under fire recently for talking about the Hassan drama. And again, if you don't know what happened with Hassan and his dog, let me just explain it to you right now, okay? So we have this one streamer called Hassan Piker, notoriously known for saying that America deserved 9/11. So Hassan is on stream talking about whatever he was talking about, and all of a sudden his dog in the background, if I recall the video correctly, just got up and put his paw on the floor. And Hassan's like, "God dang it, Kaya, stop it!" and presses something on the side of his desk. The dog yelps going eep and gets back on the bed and lays back down. This one clip had people under the assumption that Kaya had a shock collar around her neck and Hassan zapped her for literally no reason, which probably still the case, who knows. I didn't really look too deep into it. This whole thing blown out of proportions if Hassan is completely telling the truth, because he handled it like a complete retard, honestly. Eventually Hassan came out and was like, yo, it's not a shock collar, it's a collar that has an air tag in it and a vibrator in it. So apparently, who knows, Hassan vibrated the collar or something. It's still kind of weird, because why is Hassan getting mad at his dog for getting up? Was the dog supposed to just stay like that all night or something? Honestly, I'm too biased about the situation because, well, I don't like Hassan at all. I never liked him. And a lot of people started to get mad at Charlie for reporting on this for some reason. He reported on this before Hassan came out and talked about the situation. So why are people making a big deal about Charlie commenting about this and going where the rest of the public opinion in the clip itself is trying to allude to? I honestly have no idea. Charlie's stick is not that hard to get. Something happens on Twitter, something happens on the internet, Charlie picks up a mic and a camera and he talks about it. And he talks about the basic knowledge that everybody knows, and he gives some fence-sitting opinion about it. Not to say that fence-sitting is bad or anything, because a lot of people are trying to paint that fence-sitting is a bad thing nowadays for some reason, because everybody needs to have a controversial take that needs to break boundaries apparently. But honestly, Charlie's not out of line, like at all. Throughout this entire situation, not out of line at all. Of course, for some reason online, Charlie talking about one situation equals Charlie doesn't give a fuck about another situation. Don't know why this is like a constant thing that people keep on talking about. Oh, you're talking about this one thing that has nothing to do about the other thing? Well, that must mean you don't care about that other terrible thing that's happening all the way across the world, right over there. Some people were even calling Charlie a bad person because he talked about this situation more than he talked about what's happening in Gaza. What type of fucking reach is going on here? Not to mention his Charlie Kirk video that he made, which is literally the most unproblematic video of all time, and somehow people made it into a problem. What is wrong with these people? Hey guys, it's Charlie here. Just wanted to come up here and say that political violence is bad, and you should never assassinate somebody on live because of your political beliefs and somebody else's political beliefs. Of course, that's really bad and you shouldn't do it, because murder is always bad. It's if you're against gun violence, you should be against gun violence all of the time. Seems like a very objective opinion there. So I'm gonna go now. What the hell did he just say? Did he just say a death that was recorded on live wasn't meant to happen and shouldn't have happened? This guy is a fucking moderate, fence-sitting asshole. That's exactly what he is. He didn't bring me the controversial take that I wanted him to. God dang it, Charlie. How did you show basic sympathy? It doesn't make any sense. You were supposed to say that he was a Nazi asshole and he deserved death. Come on. And of course, once you say that's a completely stupid and bizarre take, the goalpost moves. Now it's a problem because Charlie didn't talk about the genocide that's going on in Palestine. Oh wait, he did talk about the genocide going on in Gaza. Huh, well he didn't talk about it enough. That's the problem. And then when you're like, alright, well Charlie's not a political YouTuber, he doesn't have to talk about politics all the time 24/7. Then they go, well how come he talked about Charlie Kirk, huh? How come he talked about the Epstein's files, huh? How come he can't talk about Gaza? Which he already did talk about Gaza, but how come he didn't talk about Gaza enough? It's literally so exhausting, bro. Not every take has to be a controversial take. Not every take has to be a hot take. Sometimes fence sitting is okay. Especially if you're a content creator, fence sitting is okay. It's literally so exhausting. And now Charlie's back in the wrong because he waited too long apparently. I don't understand. I really don't, okay? You guys been hammering on him for months on months on months to talk about it. And as soon as he talks about it, well, you waited too long to talk about it. So that, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, what? And again, the craziest thing about it is Charlie is a good guy on camera, presumably. A really good guy. Donates money, gives away money, even when he doesn't need to most of the time. He literally recently took off his Twitch monetization so he doesn't make any money off of his Twitch streams anymore. By the way, that's the guy that these people are trying to convince to you is a bad person. That guy. Out of all people, these two people here are terrible, apparently. Especially compared to America Deserve 9/11 guy over here. I can go on and on about content creation switch-ups because they happen all the time, but that would make the video like 20 minutes long, and I'm trying to get this video out by tomorrow, so I'll just wrap it up here. In conclusion, what do I press to shoot now? Okay, let's see, let's try. You stupid nigga!